on OC News. The suspect who shot the United Healthcare CEO is now on trial.
A fire in Malibu burns over 4,000 acres.
And a Fullerton light display celebrates its 20th year.
OC News starts right now.
This just in tech news. First responder on There's been a lot of collaborative efforts.
I feel blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the broadcast journalism students
at Cal State Fullerton.
OC News starts right now.
Hello, and welcome to our last show of the 2024 fall semester. I'm Juliana White.
And I'm Ariana Hartman. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students of Cal State Fullerton.
New York prosecutors has charged 26-year-old Ivy League graduate Luigi Mangione with murder following the assassination of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Mangione was apprehended at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania on Monday following a call reported by an employee. Ending the 5-day manhunt, authorities found a 3D printed ghost gun, a silencer, a New Jersey fake ID in his possession, as well as a handwritten manifesto criticizing corporate America. Mangione is being charged with second-degree murder rather than first-degree due to prosecutors aiming to come to a conclusion that the case will end quickly.
Campus student leaders reaffirmed their support for an initiative that would increase student fees to provide more wellness resources. Reporter Emily Wilson has the story.
Last week, Associated Students leaders approved an updated version of the Wellness Initiative, a comprehensive plan to expand basic needs resources, establish a wellness center on campus, and many other goals.
These are all foundations that are just basic needs that students need for us to be able to succeed academically. And especially with many of the populations we serve on campus, being able to be like, you can get these services, it goes beyond anything.
It would also raise the campus union student fee by $365 over the course of 4 years, beginning with a $40 increase next fall. The current campus union fee is $170.66. The plan was created in 2022, and this year's groups of student leaders are the third class to work on the project. When the plan was initially conceived, then campus president Framrose Vergy was set to retire, so he wasn't able to approve it.
It was hard, I'm not going to lie, to not have it signed by him because he seemed so supportive. You know, we had our one-on-one meetings every month, and that was really hard to not ultimately have his support when he told us that we had his support.
Last spring, interim president Sylvia Alva rejected the plan, instructing ASI to talk to students again to see if they were still in favor of raising the fee in light of recent CSU tuition increases.
If there hadn't been presidential changes, it probably would have been wrapped up in 1 year. That's it, for no other reason. I think that's what's delayed the implementation.
Current President Ronald Rochon will receive the initiative this week to approve, deny, or send it back.
Essentially, the student leaders created this plan because they felt that students didn't have enough resources outside of the classroom.
They argue that a student fee increase is necessary to find funding and that the benefits are worth it.
In the current state of California and the budget, there's no other way to get resources to do it. And that, I think, is what led most of the student body to give like a 2-to-1 support for the ASI Student Wellness Initiative.
The initiative could fund a long list of projects, including expanded club funding, a fall concert, and more ASI scholarships next fall. In its first year, it'll also begin plans for expansions of the Student Rec Center, the Titan Student Union, and a building of the Wellness Center on campus. They expect that construction to be completed in the 2028 to 29 school year.
The benefits outweigh the cost of it. This will change everyone's lives on this campus. Everyone.
Over the next 4 years, it'll be completely up to ASI student leaders to oversee the execution of the project. This is Emily Wilson with OC News.
Local Orange County nonprofit Onco Ballet strives to provide free dance classes for those facing cancer. I got a chance to speak to them to learn more about their story.
At just 29 years old, Anna Wassman Cox became a 2-time breast cancer survivor. Even after 11 rounds of chemo, 25 rounds of radiation, and numerous surgeries, Anna found another way to heal by returning to the ballet bar.
When I was going through my recurrence, I found that I missed ballet and just missed kind of moving and wanted to try something again. And while I was doing ballet, while going through treatment, I was like, wow, this is really helpful for me. I wonder if this could be helpful for others as well.
As a retired professional ballet dancer wanting to help others, Anna brought her idea to life, creating the Onco Ballet Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to offering free ballet classes to those facing cancer.
Our classes are definitely very modifiable. So no matter what level you're at, whether you've taken a ballet class before or never have had experience, we make sure that everybody feels comfortable and confident in the class and is able to do the movements, whether it's like the full movement or they have modifications for the moves too.
These are more than just basic level dance classes. It's a combination of medicine and art.
The founder, Anna Wassman, consulted with psychologists and physical therapists and went to a brain dance training to learn about neuroplasticity in the brain. And she's put a lot of thought and care into this curriculum, and I think that's why it works.
During each class, Anna and other teachers at Onco Ballet see the positive effects of their lessons in every student, both physically and mentally.
But really, it's just giving people that opportunity to finally just stand up tall again after going through treatment, where maybe that's something that didn't come as naturally to them anymore. They just feel like they can finally just stand up straight and feel confident in their own bodies, where it's, I've even seen in some of our first few classes with people, just giving them that permission to finally stand tall and be confident in their own bodies again has brought them to tears because they're just so proud and happy that they can dance and do something like this.
Founded in 2023, Onco Ballet does not have their own studio to call home yet. Instead, they partner with other local studios and hospitals around Orange County to rent out spaces for classes.
It's amazing to have a safe space for people to feel like they can move their bodies, to find happiness, and to explore their artistic expression.
Not all of their work stays in the studio. Some students got the opportunity to show off their skills on stage during the SoCal Ballet Scene Festival at the Carpenter Performing Arts Center in Long Beach.
We invited 15 participants from our Onco Ballet classes, many of whom had never danced before and never performed before. And they had a chance to have a world premiere piece choreographed on them by a cancer survivor.
As the new year approaches, Onco hopes to continue expanding their reach across the country, uplifting cancer patients and survivors on their journey of healing. I'm Juliana White with OC News.
Up next, Andrew Gutierrez has an update on the Franklin fire that continues to grow in Malibu.
And we go live to the TSU basement where Anthony Mendolia shares a way for Cal State Fullerton students to de-stress. All this and more coming up after the break.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. Alright, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckle tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand, trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
What does it take to discover the greatness within you? It takes resilience.
When I first got to Cal State Fullerton, I felt lost. Then I found my community. It was like a caring family cheering me on.
I wasn't sure about being a chemist. My professor showed me I could. People believed in me here, and I learned to believe in myself. Discover the resilience within you at Cal State Fullerton.
Now we head over to the weather report. Andrew, how's the weather looking over there?
Ariana, after a few windy, dry days, we have some changes on the way. As we take a look at right now outside, we had a nice 65 degrees with a low of 52 tonight. Right now, 24% humidity. And there's a slight breeze. You might not feel it because it's only 2 miles per hour and it's in the west-southwest direction. And if you were to take a look outside right now, you might see nothing but darkness because sunset was at 4:43, sorry to tell you. But as we take a look into the next 5 days, how you doing? Because when you see temperatures this low, just know upstairs I keep the winter coats. Bang bang. Starting with tomorrow, 60 degrees all the way through into the rest of the week is where we keep all of our temperatures in the 60s, and we only get into the 40s even for the low, so it's nice and cool. And some may say it's too cold, but don't worry, it only gives me a reason to drink 4 cups of coffee a day, so I'm excited. I don't know about you. And I got more news up on the Pepperdine update. Right now it is currently the Franklin Fire, which began on Monday. So it's currently at about nearly 4,000 acres and is only at 7% containment. Thankfully, there has been no deaths or injuries reported in the correlation with the fire. Local fire departments are looking to take advantage of the more cool and humid weather coming up to help them contain the fire as well. Celebrities like Cher and Dick Van Dyke have had to evacuate their homes, but looks like only going forward we're going to get some more good news. But that was it for the weather today, and that is it for me for the semester. So back to y'all at the desk.
With final weeks upon us, ASI is giving students free activities to help de-stress. We go live to Anthony Mendolia for more.
Thank you, guys. With finals week just around the corner, it's very likely that a lot of students here will soon become quite stressed out. Luckily, ASI is holding an event right here in the TSU basement called Late Night with Titan Bowling Billiards.
Behind holding this event for ASI, I feel like it was a way to get everyone together. You know, after finals week, it's a stressful week for everyone. I feel like it's just like a chill get together for everyone to have fun after a stressful week.
Oh yes, because we know how stressful it is for people to do finals, and I love playing games and doing video games, so definitely this late night bowling thing is definitely taking my mind off of finals.
Sure.
It was kind of a getaway for students, especially for the TSU, where many students come to study, you know, hang out with their friends, and I feel like adding the billiards and the bowling night was a good idea to incorporate fun after going through a tough day with class and everything, so.
Late Night will be held right here in the TSU basement from December 16th to December 19th from 10 p.m. until 1:30 a.m. If you're here studying late on campus and you need a nice little study break, come right down here to the TSU. For OC News, I'm Anthony Mendolia.
We now go to Daniel Arceo Rodriguez with updates on the Cal State Fullerton men and women's basketball games and a heartwarming story about a child's dream to play baseball.
Thank you, Ariana. Starting off, it was a bittersweet past week for the CSUF men's basketball team. The Titans hosted rival Cal State Long Beach in their conference opener last Thursday, but fell 73-56. Despite perfect nights from senior John Mickey Square and sophomore Kendrick DeLuna, the Titans struggled from 3, shooting just 1 for 13 from beyond the arc. On Saturday, the Titans traveled to UC Riverside for their second conference game. It was a close battle, but they fell short, losing 75-68. Junior Kayla Brown led the team with a strong 17-point performance. And last night, back at Titan Gym, the Titans faced La Sierra and secured a 61-55 victory. They capitalized on free throws, shooting 19 for 24 from the line and improved their overall record to 3-8. The Titans will end 2024 without a conference win, as their next conference game is scheduled for January 2nd, when they host Cal State Northridge at Titan Gym. The Cal State Fullerton women's basketball team also faced a tough start to conference play. The Titans visited rival Long Beach State last Thursday, where the Titans fell 67-56, despite a 21-point performance from junior Elias Stanton and a double-double from senior Aichel Hernandez. The team struggled to score, shooting 28% from the field. In Saturday's game against UC Riverside at Titan Gym, the Titans fell short in their second conference game, 65-59. Aichel Hernandez continued to dominate for the Titans with a huge 16-point, 6-rebound, and 5-block game. They will also leave 2024 0-for-4 in their conference play and will visit Cal State Northridge on January 2nd for their next Big West game. Switching from basketball to baseball, I recently met a young little leaguer with type 1 diabetes who is inspired by MLB pitcher Nick Lodolo. For little leaguer Gregory Pruitt III, baseball is more than just a sport. It's his dream. A chance meeting at a Long Beach restaurant led to an unexpected connection with MLB pitcher Nick Lodolo, inspiring Gregory to aim even higher while facing the challenges of type 1 diabetes.
And one day we were eating at a restaurant and a family had a really cool purse, a woman, and so we started talking to her about the purse to find out it was Nick's aunt, uncle, and grandma. And so we started talking to them and we got grandma and aunt's phone number and have stayed in contact with them since.
But what makes this connection even more special is something the Lodolo family shared during that dinner. Nick's younger brother also lives with type 1 diabetes. It's a bond that resonated deeply with Gregory and his family.
Honestly, I felt shocked because this is not really a common thing. So just knowing another diabetic is like, oh my God, because I finally have another baseball player that can relate to me.
That shared experience sparked a lasting connection, and just weeks later, Gregory received a surprise in the mail, a care package from Nick Lodolo himself.
Then he received the care package from him, which came with a hat, a lanyard, a few baseball cards, and I believe some pins.
For Gregory, the care package was more than just gear. It was a reminder that his dreams are possible and worth chasing.
Ooh, he's inspired me by when I started baseball. I've always been wanting to be a pitcher, and then getting to meet him, knowing he's a pitcher, it really made me want to just strive more to get on that mound. My goals would have to be to, of course, be a pitcher, at least hit one home run in my career, and make the coaches proud.
For Gregory, baseball isn't just about following his dreams. It's about embracing what makes him unique.
Honestly, it's kind of cool, but also kind of frustrating. Cool because oh hey, I get to brag about something to the other team, but kind of difficult because sometimes my glove would kind of get caught on the line and stuff. And then that would happen and I'd have to call time just to try to get unstuck.
To see that no matter what, you can inspire to be anything, doesn't matter what life or what cards you're dealt, you can push through and still inspire and grow to be anything and become something no matter what.
Honestly, if they were to play baseball, I would tell them, make sure you have a screensaver on your pump, wear a case at all times, be in sports mode, and just have fun.
Gregory's story is just one example of how baseball is more than just a sport. Inspired by Nick Lodolo and his family, Gregory is chasing his dreams and proving that anything can be possible. Reporting for OC News, I'm Daniel Rodriguez. It was truly an honor getting to meet little Gregory. Then that'll do it for sports today. Back to you ladies at the desk.
Thank you, Daniel. Coming up after the break, an in-depth look at one of Cal State Fullerton's most prestigious athletes.
And with the holiday season right around the corner, Fullerton is getting festive. Stay tuned.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Hey
Titan community, on behalf of the Roshan family, my wife Lynn, our son Allende, our daughter Nia, and also our four-legged loved one Jazz, we want to wish you all a happy holiday season. There's no better way to bring this season in than with a little Titan spirit. Cal State Fullerton, thank you for receiving my family with such grace and joy and open arms. Our first semester has been nothing short of spectacular. As we go into the holiday season, I celebrate each and every one of you all for what you do to serve our student body. I've come to a campus where people care about each other, where resiliency is a part of the DNA, and where students are first at every single turn we take. Students coming from all backgrounds, all places, all corners of the globe to make our world a better place. I am so thankful for this opportunity to serve as your president. I wish each of you a happy holiday season. Come back here ready to serve. Come back here ready to uplift. May the new year bring you peace, joy, grace, and great health. Happy holidays!
Fullerton has a superstar in the making. Davina Zan just won her second consecutive Big West Golfer of the Month award, and Andrew Gutierrez had the opportunity to speak with her about these accomplishments.
To picking up the sticks at a young age and winning junior tournaments, to taking off the layers to move to Southern California to chase her dreams from her home country of England, Davina Zan is a star. Last season, Davina earned the accolade of All Big West First Team and was also named the Big West Golfer of the Year. Now a junior, and although she's used to winning, Davina is very proud of the honor she earned last season as a sophomore.
So in my sophomore year, I was all first team and Big West Golfer of the Year, which was a really big achievement for me since I've been working really hard to just over summer and over winter, especially coming back after not playing so much and practicing, so knocking off the rust in spring and bouncing back is like a big thing for me.
Moving to California was an adjustment, but allows for more opportunities for Davina to play the game she loves.
One of the many things I like about being here is the weather and all the playing opportunities I get, since you can play golf all year round and the course is always in good condition, and it's definitely a lot warmer than back home.
Not only does Davina get a lot of recognition on the course, but she gets a lot of recognition off the course as well. Teammate Luis Dahl has some kind things to say about her teammate and what makes her so great.
I've been teammates with Davina for 4 months now, and one thing I really like about her is that we can do stuff outside of golf, which is important to me, and on the course she's really supportive and she's a great player, which makes me motivated to be a great player too. I think what makes Davina a great player is her confidence and just a level of skill. Like, you can tell that when she steps on the tee, she knows she's going to hit this shot really well, which is something I adore watching and something I wish I could do too.
And before our time on the course together was over, I had to make sure I hit Davina with the hard-hitting questions such as favorite on-course snack and what her favorite club was.
My favorite on-course snack would be probably dried mango, since I don't eat much on the golf course, and my favorite club is probably my 8-iron.
The women's golf team is currently in a short winter break off season, but Davina says she can't wait to get back out there to compete with her teammates again. Here's to more tap-in birdies and trophies for Davina.
Now we head over to the latest news and entertainment. Lena, what's the scoop?
Thanks, Juliana. There's a lot going on in the world of entertainment, including Selena Gomez's recent successes and Jay-Z's appearance at the Mufasa: The Lion King premiere. Look at her now. Singer and actor Selena Gomez took the lead in the recent film Emilia Perez on Tuesday during the Academy Women's Luncheon. Selena was honored with an award for the role. She spoke to highlight the importance of mental health and advocated for underrepresented underrepresented communities. She shared, quote, "It's about taking action to ensure underrepresented communities have access to mental health resources," end quote. Selena has publicly spoken about her mental health struggles, relieving that she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She also shared how important it is for her to take on such a significant role like Amelia Perez, hoping to amplify women's voices through music, film, and life. The Carters made a public appearance at the premiere of the Mufasa: The Lion King on December 9th, one day after rapper Jay-Z publicly denied a rape allegation made against him. Jay-Z has been accused of raping a 13-year-old girl 24 years ago in a civil lawsuit filed in October. After first listing Sean Diddy Combs as a defendant, the suit has been amended to include Jay-Z. On December 8th, the rapper denied the allegation on the X account of his entertainment company, Rock Nation. He said that the filing was a, quote, blackmail attempt. That's all for the entertainment news I have for you tonight. Back to you, Ariana and Juliana.
Sparkleball Lane, a Christmas light display right here in Fullerton, is celebrating its 20th year, spreading holiday cheer and uplifting their community. I had the chance to speak to some of the residents about its impact.
By day, this Fullerton neighborhood may look strange, with plastic ball decor hanging from the trees and deflated Christmas decorations on the ground. But by night, it's transformed into Sparkleball Lane, a Christmas light display experience now in its 20th year. Sparkleball Lane began in 2004 between 4 neighbors, neighborhood resident Robert Pillen being one of them.
So that year we went ahead and we bought supplies collectively to give the balls and all this to our neighbors, to the first 22 neighbors. Really tried to just enjoy it as our thing on our 500 block. A lot of neighbors started asking, so once it started expanding, we passed along the formula and started showing people how to do it.
Throughout the years, 1 block on North Yale Avenue turned to 2, then 4, and now 9 blocks participate in the experience every year. While well known throughout Fullerton, they began to go viral online last year, leading them to adapt to the changes.
With it going so viral on Instagram, it really had a side effect of the trash being left behind. So what we did to battle that this year is I spread out, approximately 10 to 15 trash cans, and it seems to be helping out a lot.
Combined, there are over 1,500 sparkle balls that adorn the street trees. Golf carts are also rented for residents to decorate and participate in their weekly golf cart parade. For newer residents like Chris Fox, participation was no question.
The people that we bought the home from, they told us, by the way, there's going to be a lot of things going on here at the end of each year with Halloween and then with Christmas and the Sparkle Ball tradition that they have here. So we didn't know exactly what we were getting ourselves into. They did a good job of letting us know, and we, quite frankly, were very excited about it. The things they do is such a throwback to when we were children that we just hit the ground running.
It's all friendly competition, but these houses go as far as constructing their own decorations and dressing up to hand out candy to kids passing by.
While the sparkle balls and Christmas decor are the main appeal of this area, another thing that the residents do is come together with other Fullerton locals to host events to help each other.
Resident Chad Harmon is known to host events under the Sparkle Balls to attract Fullerton residents. His most recent event was hosted alongside Karen Clausenbussel to raise money for childhood cancer.
They were already doing beautiful Christmas parties like this. And she knew of my story and my husband's story. We had a son who died of neuroblastoma about 3 years ago. And she said, you know what, this year we want to make it a fundraiser, not just a Christmas party, but a Christmas party buffet fundraiser. It's so magical because it's all lit up and perfect. And that really was one of the biggest selling points.
Sparkle Ball Lane is proof that when a community comes together, any idea, no matter how small, can become something much bigger. Reporting from Fullerton, I'm Mariana Hartman with OC News.
Juliana and I actually had the chance to go to Sparkle Ball Lane a few nights ago, and I've been there a few times myself, but it was actually Juliana's first time there. What'd you think?
I thought it was super fun. I loved seeing all the decorations. It brought Christmas joy to me, which was very much needed during finals week.
Titans, definitely make sure to go check out Sparkle Ball Lane. It's just a few streets away.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our final show of the 2024 fall semester. Thank you to all the Titan TV staff and interns for making all of these shows possible. From OC News, I'm Juliana White.
And I'm Ariana Hartman. Thank you again for tuning in, and make sure to check out our newscast next semester.